This is the water purification system from Sina Ekachi.
Yeah.
So the first thing you do is don't turn it on, don't turn it on.
Go ahead.
The first thing you do is you connect the water source to the pump. This is the low pressure pump. You connect from the water source to the pump, and then you ensure all the connections are tight all the way first. Okay? Now you have 3 cylinders. 1, 2, 3. The first cylinder contains sand. Second cylinder contains carbon. And the third cylinder is the softener resin cylinder. Each of these cylinders, you have a pent air subunit attached on top of it with an electrical plug. Each of these, there is an electrical plug that you plug from a power source to operate. Next, you connect. This part of the system is the water softening system unit. This one. This other piece is the reverse osmosis unit. Together, you make the entire system. So next, you ensure that this softening system is connected to the reverse osmosis system through here. There is a connection here from this filtration tank right there to here. Okay? What we have right now is a bypass, but the actual connection is from here to here. This filtration unit, this filtration subunit has 5 filters inside. So you make sure the filters are all in place. Alright. Then next, you have the reverse osmosis system. Now, this system is equipped with a high pressure pump. Some units, they have an additional filtration unit. Some of them, they don't. They only have one. Okay? Alright. So you come over here. You have the reverse osmosis membrane cartridges. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. They're all interconnected. All the pipes are made with 316 stainless steel pipes. So what happens? You produce the water here. This connection is your purified water. So this should be connected to a storage tank or water storage tank. This other one here should be connected. This is your wastewater. So this should be connected to a wastewater tank. Okay? So that's the setting. So now how does it work? So I'll show you how it works. Alright? So what you do, so for the working mode, you set the pent air dial to what you call here work. So you set this to work, you set this to work, you set this to work. This dial, it goes only in a clockwise direction. So if you're going to change, let's say if it's here, you want to set to work, don't go this way, you will damage it. You have to go clockwise. You turn clockwise and then you get there. Not the other way. Okay? Alright, so make sure this is on work, this is on work, this is on work. First thing. So that's all set. So next thing is what you do, you open the water source. Now you fill it with water. Okay? When you fill it with water, before you do anything, this filtration unit has a pressure release valve here. Open it. Open the pressure release valve. Allow the water to fill up. When the water fills up and then it begins to run out, it means it's full. Now you close it. Okay? This release valve. Okay? When the water begins to flow out, you close it now. Okay? So what do? So the next thing you do is turn this on. And this is the power source for the whole system. So you turn this on. Now it's on in an on mode. Okay? And then what you do, then you turn the low pressure pump on. Now water is flowing. And then you turn the high pressure pump on. Now you're making water. Pure water. So you see, the pure water flows out here, and then the wastewater it flows out there. So that's how you make your water. That's the process. Very simple. Now here, this is a gauge for the low pressure inlet. This is a gauge for the low pressure outlet. These two are the pressure gauges for the pump, the high pressure pump. You make sure that these pumps, they are 225 or less PSI, which is about 15-16 kilograms per centimeter or less. If it's higher than that, if it is higher than that, you adjust here. Use this to adjust. Okay? Like you adjust with the flow, so it is the flow level. So this is the adjustment. This is another protector. It's the pump protector, this one. Its setting should be not lower than 2. It can be 2, 3, 4, 5. It cannot be 1 or less than that. Otherwise, you damage the pump. Okay? So you make sure you check that this is at least 2 or higher. It cannot be less than that. Okay? So with that, you make your system. Alright. So now, what do? Depending on the frequency of usage, how many times you make water, you change the filters in there. You change the filters in there once or twice a month. The filters inside there. Then the material you have inside here also you change once or twice a year, depending on the frequency. Same thing here as well. The membrane cartridges, you change this from time to time as well. Okay? Now, when you change this, it depends on the quality of water you now having. Okay, one more thing. Now, so that's one. Now the other thing is you need to back flush these cylinders from time to time. You back flush this, I think once a month, once or twice a month. You back flush them. How do you back flush? You back flush this. You can do it one at a time. This one first, when you're done. This one next, when you're done. This one next. So you set this on wash mode. This will be on work. This will be on work. And then you let it flush. You turn the pump on. You turn the low pressure pump on. This one, this direction. And you let it run for 15 to 20 minutes. And then you're done. When you're done, you go back and set this to work mode. Turn this off first. On work mode, and then repeat the process for this. You go, put this on, wash, and then you turn the low pressure pump on. Let it go for 15-20 minutes. You're done? Turn it off. Set this back to work, and then you do this one. Now this is slightly different from these two, because the softener resin cylinder is attached to an external container which has industrial grade sodium chloride solution. Okay? So with this sodium chloride solution, what you do, you put it on, you let the suck back, Let's suck back. No? What's that? Suck back? Okay. Salt, yeah, salt washing, that's right. Okay. You set this on salt washing, this one here. Okay. So what this one does is it sucks the salt from here to the resin to wash off all calcium, all magnesium, all divalent ions on the resin to remove it. So you let it go for 15 to 20 minutes. It's a slow wash. It's a very slow wash. And then when you're done, you rinse it. And then you remove all the salts that you have already washed. Another 15 minutes to 20 minutes. And then you're done. When you're done, start there. Now the system is ready for reuse. Now I can use for another 1 month before you do another flushing. Now, when you want to change the material inside, which you do once or twice every year, you have to open here, you have to loosen this, remove the piping, and remove the pent air head from this cylinder. Take the cylinder out, turn upside down, empty all the material, rinse it, and then reload with sand up to 75% of its capacity. And then you replace with all the fittings. Do the same thing for the carbon, do the same thing for the resin. With that, you're ready to go. The system will serve you for the longest if you maintain it. Okay? Alright, that's all I can do for Sina Ikato.